Hello, it is the first day of week 4 for Invisalign, and so basically I had 2 weeks of training trays and then went back to the dentist, and then they put on the buttons and the hooks for the rubber bands, and that was on week 2, and then I wore these for 2 weeks. I just spit. And now I'm at the end of the second trays, so now I can switch to the new ones, which I'm really nervous because once I went from the training trays to these ones, it was like a whole nother feeling. So I'm curious what it's gonna be like. So let's see. So all these little bags have the numbers on them, which is gonna be backwards in the camera, but they have like a number and then upper and lower. And my training trays that say do not wear. I cut them so that I can watch the change gradually, and it's kind of fun. So this one says number 1, so I'm going to put these back in here. And they do get kind of gross, I'm not going to lie. Like, they look kind of weird. So that's an old one. That's my number 2. And, okay. So this is number 3, and then I have number 4 with me that I'll change again in 2 weeks. So it's going pretty good. I just had, like, for the 3rd week, I had what felt like bruising on my chin. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, did someone like punch me in my face in my sleep or something? Because my chin was super sore, like sore to the touch. And then I realized that these teeth just really hurt for like 24 hours, and I was assuming that it just means they were moving because they don't hurt now. And this little hook for the rubber band is amazing because like you can get it on every single time with no breaking, and it's super helpful. And what else? Okay, so the wax, which my wonderful fiance got, he got like a big bulk package of wax, and it's super helpful for all the cutting in your mouth. And it comes in little rows, so then you can take off whatever size you need. The only thing that I have not figured out yet is how to stop the cutting from this one right here. That is the, like, where there's no tooth. That cuts the worst. Like, you can just see lines going across my cheek from that one. And the wax doesn't stick there, so I'm thinking I'm going to try to put the wax on the bottom of the tray before I put them in and see if that works. But trying to put them on with the rubber band in the way, it doesn't stick. So it just goes under in the hole. And it does not help me from getting cut. So everywhere else though, like all my like wounds have healed because of using the wax. So that's super important if you have these, because there wasn't really a way to fix the cutting other than that. You just kind of have to deal with it, I guess, until your teeth get straighter, and then maybe it won't do that. But yeah, that's how it has been going. Everything, like, I can really say like this 4th, or like during the 3rd week, because that's what I just finished, was the 3rd week, everything started to feel more normal, and just the occasional like really soreness in some teeth, and then it went away. Like, it's kind of strange how it works, but yeah, it's going pretty good, and you just cannot be lazy. You cannot be lazy about cleaning them and making sure if you eat, you really, need to brush them, and it's basically just so you don't get cavities. And I'm sure there's some people that are like, who cares, and they may eat with them in or drink with them in. I'm just super careful because I don't want to have to pay to get my teeth fixed after all this. Like, I don't want to have a bunch of decay or anything eating away at my teeth while I'm doing this, because that would be like a total waste of money. But here's my next week's teeth thing. Okay, so these are at the bottom. So they look like still very vampire-ish and crooked. And then they've got the cutouts for where the hooks are, because I have the silver hooks still. But the cool thing is the tooth that is missing got smaller, so it's gonna be really tight. Because when I put these on at the dentist, when I did these second trays, it was like so tight putting them on. So I'm really nervous to do this, honestly. I'm like so nervous, because I don't know if it's gonna hurt. But yeah. So I'm gonna finish this video and then put them in.